Hello, good morning.
Hello, ma'am. Good morning.
Good morning. How have you been?
I've been good. Thank you for asking. How
Right.
about you?
Yeah, I've been doing good. The previous week, like I'm facing some difficulties with my laptop these days, but yeah, apart from that, I'm doing good.
Yeah, and you are not coming in the evening, I think.
Right. Actually, I'm being really careful about the slots that I'm choosing because yesterday also I had to cancel a few sessions because I was facing some issue with my camera. So I'm trying to sort this out right now. Hope like I'm glad that it's working today, but yesterday it was not the case. So I'll definitely be opening. I have not opened any evening slots this time, so I'm only opening it on days in which I'm fully comfortable or I'm sure that I can take the
Mm.
session. Right, right. Okay, right. So sorry about the background noise. It's 8 a.m. over here, so a lot of work is going on. Right.
No problem, no problem.
Right, right. Okay. So today's topic is all about being a good one, and I think this is something that is a good optimistic topic to be discussed, especially in the morning hours, right? So,
Yes.
so let's discuss this question. So, in a world where people can magically change one aspect of their personality or behavior, what change would you make in yourself to make a better person?
Yeah, there is always chance to change ourselves, and we can do it looking at our I mean, the surrounding. So, when we meet with people, we get to know the quality of other people.
Yeah,
So when we compare ourselves with them, then we think that okay, he or she has this quality, and I can change. I can make myself a I can make a better version of myself following all those things.
yeah,
So if I have to change anything, then I would do like I always. I think I told you earlier also. Many a times I find that I always think about negative thinking, so I
hmm,
want to change that. I want to be a positive person. And one thing is that I want to be a proactive. So I always procrastinate whatever I have to do. So I want to discard all these things.
okay. So you said that I want to be a proactive. What is a mistake in this?
I want to be a proactive person.
Right. Because when you're using a, you need to complete with the noun because proactive is an adjective, right? So I want to be proactive, also, you can say. That also completes the sentence. Okay.
Okay.
So, yeah, this was the mistake. Then, when you're looking at words, throughout you have been receiving feedback that your language is good. You have good command over it. Even when it comes to presenting the ideas, you do present them fairly well, right? But the only thing, either some advanced vocabulary, some idioms, some linkers, right? So that is the kind of feedback that you have been receiving, I think, not just from me, but from other tutors as
Yes.
well,
Yeah. Yes.
right? So this expression where you're saying, I think, let's try to find other ways to present this. So you can also say, I believe,
Or in my opinion.
right? In my opinion, also you can say, or you can also say, I contend, or I highly contend that.
Yes. I highly contend that. Yes.
Okay. Then you can also say that I am in favor of the idea that, or I carry the notion that. So, all these questions, I am in one way or the other asking of your opinion. So, you can use these words very easily in the next few responses. Okay. Right. So, if you won the jackpot, how would you use the money for greater good?
If I won a jackpot, first of all, I would see to myself what I want
Hmm.
and what I am lacking in. So, as the saying goes, like charity begins at home. So,
Hmm.
first I will fulfill my wishes. Then I look how I can help others in my surroundings. I may not go further, so if I can do something which will have a far-reaching effect, then I will go for that. Particularly in our country, many people go without food at night. So because of they are hungry, they don't get enough food to fill their stomach. So my priority would be that if I have that much money, if I can help
Mhm.
them, I would do that.
Okay, right. It answer was really good. So I like the way you presented the idea in a very structured manner. Okay, now next question. So, in your opinion, what are some qualities that make a teacher a good one?
First of all, I think if I was a teacher, so I would
You
look
say,
at,
in terms of teachers, I carry the notion that.
in terms of teacher, I carry the notion that first of all, I'll have to understand the students,
Hmm.
because understanding a student is primary thing to do. Otherwise, you cannot make him understand what you want to put across your thoughts, etc. So it is the primary. It is necessary. So then I will start how to teach
Hmm.
those students. And next thing I would do, uh, I would behave with them in a friendly manner, so
Right.
that they don't have kind of thing like he is a teacher. I should we are they should not have fear about me.
Yeah.
They should have some respect, obviously, but with love, with affection, so
Right.
that they can come to me, they can approach me, they will have free access to me. Whatever they want to know from me, they will not hesitate. So this will be the kind of thing I will see and I will do.
Hmm. So you started the sentence that in terms of teacher, I carry the notion that. Then you said I would identify I would try to understand the student's needs, or the answer that you said, right? But you were thinking yourself in the position of a teacher, which is a good thing. But you just needed to add this clause in the beginning that if I were a teacher.
If I carry the notion of a teacher, what was the first sentence? uh,
I carry the notion, I said. So you could have said that if I were a teacher, I carry the notion that I would. Okay. You can say that if I were a teacher, I think I would. Okay. So
mm,
you're just
mm,
replacing I think with I carry the notion that. Okay. Notion basically means idea or
mm.
belief. All right. So yeah. So in terms of teacher, we had begun with this. In terms of teacher, I carry the notion that you needed to use second person or third person. They should.
In terms of teacher, I carry the notion that teachers should
Yeah.
behave with the students in a friendly manner,
Yeah.
and they should not be intimidating.
Yes, yes. And now you're using the right words too when you said that they should feel free to approach. Otherwise, students should feel free to approach a teacher. Otherwise, there's no point of, like, if they can't ask out, if they're always feeling hesitant about it. So that's not an effective teaching method. Right. So try to use if you want to place yourself in that situation, and then use the person pronoun I. Otherwise, use third person or that subject, teachers. Right. So next question. So what expectations does society have on youngsters to be called a good son or daughter?
First of all, the youngster should carry a good. I'm not sure. Okay, I'm telling you next. You may
The question
correct
is
me.
that what do society think that the youngsters should have so that they can be called a good son or daughter?
Yeah,
It's
that
not like I'm asking you to tell that what makes them a good person. What does society think that it makes them a good person?
society think that they should bear good character and well educated,
Hmm.
and they are also having healthy habits,
They
so
should
that
also
they can
have healthy habits.
healthy habits so
According-
that they can chip
Yeah.
in whenever they are required to do something for the society.
Hmm.
And if the youngsters are not good if the youngsters are not carry good character, or they don't have education, though the future generation will become weak, and it will not only affect the particular society, eventually it will affect the whole country. So youngsters are the backbone of our country, and there should be good one and avoid all the things like nowadays we are facing with problems like drug addict. So
Yeah.
they should not go into such uh, to say they avoid all those bad
Extremes,
ways.
such extremes or such extent, we can say. Yeah. Okay, so you said that we have a problem that we have a problem of drug addict. So should it be drug addict or a drug addiction?
Yeah, drug addiction. We have a problem of drug addiction. Nowadays, watch whenever we watch news. Most of the news covered with all those
Yeah.
negative things. So we should be careful about our youngsters whether they do not fall into such trap, or I don't know how to frame it.
Yeah, you're saying the right words. I'm just going to discuss one vocabulary here. So when you said drug addiction, this is a good term. You can also use the word substance abuse.
Substance. Yeah.
Okay, because this covers drugs, this covers also alcohol or liquor addiction, every kind of addiction. Substance abuse also covers digital abuse. Digital,
Hmm.
like the kind of addiction that people have with their screens, right? So and then you can present some few examples if you use this broader term, substance abuse. Okay, right. So do you feel today's society gives more importance to status than good character?
I think today's society is more inclined to status rather than quality,
Hmm.
because no matter what is happening in your neighborhood, but they always in the lookout of showing off their status.
Hmm.
So I have watched in some cases that even though uh, do not have enough money to feed their family, but somehow they manage to buy a bike, or even in some cases car also, just to show off.
Yeah.
So they think that it is these are the status symbol.
Hmm.
So yes, they don't mind how the money is coming from, whether it is a ill-gotten money or a legal money. They
Yeah.
don't bother about it. They just uh, thinking about their status, like purchasing new gadgets uh, or cars, luxurious
Yeah.
cars like this.
Yeah. Yeah, you're absolutely right. I agree. So, again, I would want you to have the chat open so that you can use these words which I have mentioned. You can easily use it. Okay. Towards the end, I would like to have one interesting discussion regarding words which are related to this category. But let's answer the last question. So, in your opinion, is it possible for someone to change from being a not so good person to a good person?
Yes, definitely. There is enough opportunity is there to change oneself, but it depends upon in which society or the environment or the neighborhood that person is living.
Yeah.
So if he is living in a society which is full of positive people and doing good jobs, so definitely he will see that person will see others and they can change. And
Yeah.
one more thing which I have, in my opinion, is that if you read good books, that also help to change your behavior.
Right.
It is
Right.
another thing. So it is all about awareness. If you once aware that you can change yourself and you can become a good person, that matters. Then you'll try.
Hmm. Right, right, absolutely right. So it is interesting how these origins are coming, or sometimes students have difficulty in understanding the words spelling because it makes no sense at times. So yeah, it was interesting to just have that conversation and even do my research later. So I look for chances. So whenever you have any such doubts, so please do ask. Okay, I might not be having the answer right at the moment, but I will definitely.
Okay, ma'am. Before the session in, I just want to clear one word. That is repertoire. So,
Sorry.
is it about repertoire?
Repertoire.
Repetore. So,
Yeah.
is it about something that's stock in my stock? So, in my repertoire, I have these. Can I use it like?
Yeah. I am not very habitually using this word. I repertoire, yeah. So the main meaning that I've heard is related to stocks also, but it can be stocks of plays, dances. So I'll come back
Yes,
to the question in the next class. Okay.
yes, yes, sure. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you. Take care.
Thank you. Thank you, ma'am. Have a
Bye.
good day.
You too. Bye bye.
Bye bye.